I have a new camera. I'll let you go. Okay, so that is one of the oldest houses in the city. I don't know what they're doing there, but there's like a structure. I think they're like either restoring the place or doing some, honestly don't know. That used to be a farmhouse, so it's been there for a long time. We used to think that it was haunted. Probably is. It's impressive. It's a beautiful place. I've been meaning to take this camera out during the day and go to the park. Whenever I have a new camera, I'll let you go. Anyways, that's where we go to try new cameras. Good thing about adrenaline is that it keeps, you know. So yeah, because you know, lots of green, different light scenarios and stuff like that. And these are the two main schools. The one ahead is my old gulag. Last time I was here, I think I was a bit unfair to the place. I mean, I went there for like almost 10 years, you know, and it's a Catholic school. And like any Catholic school, they're heavy on discipline, structure, things that I didn't care much about when I was growing up. But it's not a bad place. It's just, you know, stuck in time. And I've heard that they still keep to their old ways of teaching. And that is the chapel. So funny story, 7th grade, me and a friend, we were being punished for not doing something. I forgot what it was. Anyways, we got sent out of class and with the instructions to look for the principal or whatever the guy was, you know, whoever was responsible for taking care of like discipline. And we didn't do it. We decided to, what if we wait out one period and just hide in the chapel? No one's gonna find us. And so we hid there. It was empty. It was like, it was kind of terrifying, you know? So we hid there for like an hour and a half. And we casually slip out as soon as the period was over. We returned to class and we acted as if nothing had happened. And the teacher asked, did you find the principal? Did you explain the problem? And I was like, sure, of course. We didn't. We ended up getting in trouble later. But it felt good. Fighting the system is always good. Okay, so this is the park. Right here, this place used to be the bus station. But it got too small. As the city grew, it got too small for the population, so they built like the modern one. And one of the things I like about this place is the sundial. Way back in the day, this place used to be a park, like a full-blown park with a swimming pool. Not anymore. This was the place where I learned how to ride a bicycle. It looks pretty much the same. That's one of the places that haven't like changed a lot over the years. Okay, so that's the statue of Zumbi dos Palmares. Zumbi dos Palmares is a Brazilian hero. He was born in 1655 as a free man in what was called at the time the Quilombos. And he was born free but captured when he was 10 years old and sold to a priest, or given to a priest, where he learned Latin, Portuguese, got education, but he eventually escaped and returned to his place. And there he led like one of the biggest uprising against slave owners. And even though he was successful a bunch of times, he ended up being killed. And today he's regarded as a national hero. And November 26th, the day of his death, is when we celebrate Black Awareness Day in Brazil. There's a fountain, but I haven't seen this fountain on since forever. Well, that's part of the advantages of living in a small town like this. We've been here for 2 years. Prior to that, we used to live in São Paulo, which is like the largest city in Brazil. But we decided to move back, or to just find a more peaceful place. Because it was during the 2020s, the early 2020s, we all know what happened. And we were not enjoying the life in the big city anyways, because we were stuck at home. Plus, we were both working from home, and we didn't actually need to live in the city anymore. Rent was up the roof. We were living in a 2-bedroom tiny apartment that we paid a lot of money because it was right in the middle of the city. Amazing place, by the way. But now we pay less than half, and it's a way bigger place. The giant mansion to my right is the Bishop's Palace. Yeah, and it's exactly what the name says. It's where the bishop either lives or used to live. I'm not even sure anymore if they still live here. And, you know, Brazil being an extremely Catholic country, you'd expect something like that. But yeah, this place has been here ever since I can remember. We used to go on like field trips when I was a kid. And by field trip, my school was right in front of it, so it wasn't exactly a field trip. All we did was cross the street, but you know, it was when you're stuck in school. But yeah, it's a beautiful place inside, but I have no idea who lives there and what's the purpose of the place now. Maybe the bishop still lives there, who knows. But anyways, so we decided to move here, because this is my hometown. This is where I was born. And the logic behind the whole thing is, it's pretty close to São Paulo. But we've been here for 2 years and we haven't returned to São Paulo in like a long time. Which kind of makes me feel a little bit guilty, because I love that place, man. São Paulo is like one of the best cities ever. So yeah, that was our fun day at the park today. On a gorgeous Friday. That was fun. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you could please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, that would be amazing. And I'll check you guys on the next one.